Going to talk about Elon Musk a little bit today, and I'm going to start with Doge, even though Doge has been shut down. And I know MAGA believes that was a real agency ferreting out fraud and waste. It absolutely was not. They did no research, no data gathering, no audits. They took no time. They did what anyone can do, walk in somewhere and fire a bunch of people that they ended up having to hire back more than once. And but I tell you what, Elon Musk did use it for. He did use it to clear his own way and to benefit himself personally. He was able to complete a personal vendetta by firing someone at the FAA. He was able to clear lawsuits against him and his businesses. He was able to get rid of investigations into his businesses like Starlink in Ukraine. And he was able to get new government contracts for himself. But another thing he did was he infiltrated the EPA, and he was able to clear the way for his current project. This administration is about working for corporations to clear the way for them to pillage and pollute at will. So Elon Musk has put an AI data center in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, there's a reason these guys pick small towns to put these data centers in. First, they think the people in small towns can't fight back. There's fewer regulations. Usually the governments in small town think this is a great boon for their town, when in reality, the only jobs it will create is actually just building the data centers. And in Elon Musk's data center case, it's much worse. Now, these centers use massive amounts of electricity and massive amounts of water. But Elon Musk went a step further, and he instead of plugging into the electricity grid, he is running his plant with gas-powered generators. They run 24/7. They're heating the atmosphere and they're polluting the atmosphere. And the people in Memphis now walk out of their homes and smell gas. And I don't know what else those things put into the air, but it's unhealthy. I don't understand these wealthy people who think that they can just cook the earth, squeeze the earth for everything, and they think they will have a healthy place to count their money. They seem to live in an alternate universe where everything is just about amassing more money. It seems to be the only thing they care about. And they also are extremely arrogant, and they believe they should run things. They know what's best because they have the money. Well, they may have a lot of money and they may be very wealthy in monetary terms, but it seems to me that most all of them are bankrupt in the things that really matter. There's a quote that says, if you need help, go to the poor. There's a reason for that. I think that's a very true quote. But anyway, so these billionaires who are investing billions into these AI data centers, um, they built these machines by stealing intellectual property. So they touted it in the beginning as a research project. And so they were allowed to steal everyone's intellectual property. So this is going to wipe out millions of jobs because they have stolen real intelligence and turned it into artificial intelligence. So this is a fast-moving train that we're not going to be able to stop. And if I was watching a video just the other day about Microsoft Windows 11, that it has AI implemented, built into it, that monitors everything you do. So I'm going to have to learn about Linux. But I'm not making this video because I have the answers on how to fight this. They're integrating it into everything where you can't even say, oh, I don't use AI, because I mean, personally, now when I go to research something, I scroll past the top where the AI answered. First of all, a couple of times it has been given misleading answers, but second of all, I don't feel good about using it. It's all stolen. It's all stolen from real people who did the real work, the artists who did the real art, the writers who did the real writing, the researchers who did real research. And these billionaires just swoop in and have stolen it all and are polluting, stealing our water, stealing the electricity to feed us back our real intelligence in a way that makes them money. And I forget if I mentioned this before, but Trump signed an executive order blocking states from regulating AI. And that's because, as I said before, these people work for the corporations to clear the way. They don't care about our water and air. They don't have to live next to these data centers. They're not threat of losing their jobs. No, they stole our intelligence to benefit themselves. And they think they should be in control because they have all the money. What's a shame they didn't have all the morals. I'm going to link a video below that Bernie Sanders put out about AI. At the very least, just educate yourself on this and make your own ethical decision. I just think it's a shame that these aren't better people. I really do. And I don't think all billionaires are bad. I think if you made your money by working and you're mega wealthy, good for you if you're a good person. But these billionaires are the same ones who don't want you to have affordable health care. And now they're going to take jobs, and who knows what that's going to do to our economy and what's coming. I don't want those people in charge. I don't trust them. I don't like them. I think for all of their wealth, they're absolutely morally bankrupt.